Hi Charmers, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Caro, and today we are going to be talking about the Luxie Complete brush set that all of you Boxy Lux subscribers will be receiving in your December box. There are 8 premium synthetic handcrafted brushes in this set, and today I'm going to be showing you a few tips and tricks on how to use all of them. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to use the Luxie 532 round top blender to apply my primer. Just apply it in circular motions all over my face. Okay, now using that same Luxie 532 round top blender, I am going to apply my foundation. With dense brushes like this that are round, I just like to start in the center and in circular motions apply. Okay, so now to further blend my foundation, I'm going to take the Luxie 680 Pro Precision Face, and I'm gonna teach you a really cool trick on how I buff out my foundation when I'm only using brushes and I don't have a sponge handy. What I like to do is, since this brush is already at an angle, it makes it a little bit easier for me. I like to press it against my face, not directly on my face, but just kind of laying it flat so that I can buff out those streaks that the blender brush might have left behind. Now this is just what I use it for. You can actually apply a cream or liquid foundation using the Luxie 680, but the way that it's designed makes it really easy for you to get to those hard to reach places. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to concealer, and I am actually going to take the Luxie 213 eye shading brush. This is for eyeshadow, but because of its flat design, I actually like to use it to apply my concealer. All right, so I'm just going to take my favorite concealer and apply it on my hand. I actually take 2 different concealers and mix them together because you get a more customized shade. Let us know in the comments if you do the same thing. Stamp it on my face, under my eyes. I have very dark circles, so I like a little bit of extra concealer, but not too much because you don't want to look cakey or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm moving on to set my under eyes using the Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush. And I am going to be setting with the Pretty Vulgar translucent setting powder. So the reason I'm using the Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush to set my under eyes is because of the shape. I feel like it is perfect for setting under eyes. So I'm gonna take some of this Pretty Vulgar setting powder. It comes with this super cute little powder puff. I love it, it's so girly. I'm just going to put some on the top. I am going to apply powder in the smaller areas of my face. So that's down the bridge of my nose, in my T-zone, on my chin, in the apples of my cheeks. Just very light pressure using the brush. So still using the Luxie 522, I am going to apply bronzer. Okay, so now to define my cheekbones a little bit more, I'm going to take the Luxie 680 and set underneath my cheekbones. So I'm gonna dip it into the top of the powder like I did before. So still using that Luxie 522, I'm gonna go into the Wander Beauty Wondrous Blush and Highlight Palette to apply some blush. I'm gonna be mixing between the shades Tuscan Sunrise and Havana Nights. So in circular motions, I'm just going to apply the blush very lightly. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Luxie 229 tapered blending brush with the Violet Voss HG palette that all of you Boxy Lux charmers will be receiving in December's Boxy Lux, and I'm going to apply some eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the shade that is literally called Transition and apply it to my eyelid. So I am taking this shade Transition and applying it above my crease. I'm actually going to take the Luxie 213 again that I used to apply my concealer to go in with a deeper shade in my crease. I'm gonna take the shade Brownie Points and apply it to my crease. Right here, just kind of stamping it on, feeling my eyeball to make sure I don't go too high or too low. Now I'm gonna go back in with that Luxie 229 and blend everything out. Okay, so I'm gonna clean off my Luxie 213 to apply a little bit of shimmer to my eyelids. I'm actually using the Bodyography Pro Makeup Brush Cleaner that some of you might have received in your November Boxycharm box. I absolutely love it. It does the deed in just 1 or 2 sprays. You don't need a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Luxie 213 brush and I'm gonna dip into the color Poof. It is so cute. And I'm just going to lightly apply it right here. I absolutely love these Luxie brushes because you can use them in so many different ways. Like I've already used one of the brushes in 3 different ways, this brush in 3 different ways. It's awesome. Now I'm gonna go back in with the Luxie 229 to just blend everything out again. I'm actually dipping into that shade Transition one more time. Very, very little, not a lot. Just so everything looks seamless. So now that I'm done with the top of my eyes, I'm actually going to define my lower lash line using the Luxie 221 Flat Definer brush. And I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm gonna go in with that same shade Transition. Just kind of stamp it on there and lightly brush along my lash line. So I'm actually going to clean off this Luxie 221 brush and use it to highlight under my eyebrow. So from the Wander Beauty Wondrous palette, I'm going to take the shade City Lights and stamp the Luxie 221 and just apply it like so and then feather down. So I am done defining underneath my brows and I'm going to take the shade City Lights using the Luxie 229 taper brush to apply a little bit of highlight to the inner corners of my eyes. So still using that same Luxie 229, I am going to again dip into City Lights from the Wander Beauty Wondrous Blush and Highlight palette and apply it to the tops of my cheeks. This highlight is everything. I am so obsessed with this palette. You guys, you have no idea. And it's also great because it's got a very deep fill. So now I'm gonna take just a little bit, apply it down the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna apply some on the tip of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. So now it's time to finish off the look with a little bit of lip, and we're gonna take the Luxie 160 lip brush that comes so cute and compact. So before we move on to using the brush, we are going to apply some lip liner, and I'm gonna be using the Bodyography lip liner in the shade Heather Berry. Now I don't know about you, but I like to apply lip liner in strokes and not long glides. As soon as I finish lining, I'm just gonna take that lip liner and continue to stroke all along my lips. This creates a base for the color. So I think this is the most difficult part of this video, is picking which Tarteist lip paint shade I'm going to use. All of our charmers, Luxe and Standard, will be receiving one of these Tarteist lip paint shades, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know which one to pick. I think I'm gonna go with the middle shade, which is called Insta Famous. So I'm going to take that and apply it on the back of my very swatched hand. The reason I like to apply the color to the back of my hand is because I don't want to dirty the applicator. I already have a lip liner on, so if I were to just go ahead and apply it like this, it gets on the applicator and then I dip it back in and then it changes the color and it's a mess. So That's why this brush comes in handy. So I'm gonna take the color onto the brush. I'm gonna grab a mirror and I'm going to apply. I almost wrapped this video and forgot that I totally need mascara. So I'm going to take the Lorac Pro Lash Pomade in Black Noir. And some of you might be receiving this in your December Boxy Lux. So unfortunately, I got a little bit of mascara underneath my eye, but it's okay because we are going to let that dry, and I'm gonna show you how you can remove it using the Luxie 201 spoolie brush. Okay, so I think the mascara speck is dry enough now, so I'm gonna take the spoolie and just lightly brush it off. And obviously, aside from that little mascara hack, you can use the Luxie 201 spoolie to comb through your brows and even your lashes. Okay, charmers, so this is the finished look. I used all 8 brushes that are in the Luxie Complete Face brush set that all you Boxy Lux charmers will be receiving in December. So that is it for today's video, and we hope that you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below what your favorite Luxie brush is. Bye, charmers.